going on, Jerome's? A handful of key Minnesota Vikings have minor injuries, and of course, in the preseason and training camp, there's no injury report, so information is a little scarce, so you got to seek it out. And head coach Kevin O'Connell provided some injury updates when he fed the local media jackals after joint practice today on Wednesday. So here is a couple of the updates. Number one, tight end TJ Hockenson. So Hockenson has been sidelined the last couple of weeks with an inner ear infection, but apparently that is all cleared up, and now it's currently lower back stiffness for some of the work that he's been doing off to the side. Now, I'm usually the first one to come up with conspiracy theory, but I'm not buying that Hockenson has new contract-itis and these injuries are because he's waiting for a new deal. I don't buy that. I legitimately think that he's dinged up, so there you go. And like I said, if he was going to fake an injury, like inner ear infection, I mean, that's tough to fake. Like every single day, the doctor just like, it's still there. It's still there. Like, what are you going to do? Put paprika in there? It's like, ow, my ear. Nah. Out of here. Asamoah, who had missed about a week and a half, has been working back. He was in full pads on Wednesday. Did individual work, but didn't do teamwork. He's dealing with a shoulder issue. And with Asamoah being out, has allowed Ivan Pace Jr. to really rise up and establish himself. He's going to start week one in all likelihood. Wide receiver Jordan Addison, clear concussion protocol. He was in it after a fall last week. And was good to go, and he was cooking the Cardinals, man. Where it's probably pretty easy to cook a bird when it's this hot out, but Addison turned it up a degree or two. Asezi Otamuwo, typo. All right, so Asezi is in concussion protocol. He had missed the last couple of practices. Now we get some clarity there. Najee Thompson, who has played 2 stunning special teams games so far in preseason, unfortunately got dinged up against Tennessee and is currently in concussion protocol, except I don't think that will affect his role on this team. I think that he will be making the 53-man roster as a special teamer. Wide receiver Jalen Naylor was a full participant today. First full practice. He had returned in walkthrough capacities earlier this week since day one of training camp, which was back at the end of July. Been dealing with a lower leg injury, and Kevin O'Connell was really high on him. He talked about how Naylor can play the X, the Z, the F. He can do everything, and he better get going, man, because the Vikings wide receiver competition is thick. THICC, thick. Safety Lewis Seen, who limped off on Monday during a walkthrough, missed Tuesday as well as Wednesday. He is dealing with a hip groin issue, with which Kevin O'Connell is calling a low-grade soft tissue, which I don't know, it's like if you get knockoff brand Kleenex, low-grade soft tissue. There you go. But Seen hopefully is going to be good to go for week one and go from there. Running back kick returner King Kenneth Nwangu. Been missing for several weeks. The majority of training camp, missed both preseason games, and he was supposed to factor into the running back competition. He's been a non-factor. He's still one of the best kick returners, if not the best kick returner in the game when healthy, but still DNP with an undisclosed injury. Kevin O'Connell said no change, so it's unfortunate there. Defensive lineman Jaquelin Roy returned after missing last week. Full participant and looked really good in practice. And I think that he will be starring in the final preseason game on Saturday against the Cardinals. Right tackle Brian O'Neill. Let's go, man. So full participant in practice today, working in 11-on-11s, coming back from that Achilles issue 7 months ago. Kevin O'Connell said full workload, no issue. So it does seem like O'Neill's on track to start week one against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as well as cornerback Mekhi Blackman. So he was in full pads, but a limited participant. Did some individual work, but no team drills. He's been dealing with a shoulder issue, and I think they're just playing it very safe with Blackman, and hopefully he's going to be good to go week one. Jawan Williams filled in for him with the ones at cornerback. But that's it. That's it. Head coach Kevin O'Connell provided some injury updates for the Vikings. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.